Welcome to Study Loop.
For part A of the problem, we notice that the speed of the sound in the blood is 1500 meters per second. The blood cell is moving towards the source with a speed that is 0.4 meter per second. So VO is equal to 0.4 meter per second. Vs we have is equal to 0 because the source is stationary. And Fs, which is the frequency of the ultrasound wave, is 2 times 10 to the power 6 hertz. We use the equation that is F observed is equal to Fs V plus minus V observed VO V minus plus Vs. For this equation, we'll use a plus sign in numerator because the observer, the blood cell, is moving towards the source. So plugging the values that we just wrote, we get 2 times 10 to the power 6 hertz times 1500 plus 0.4 divided by 1500 plus 0 F naught gives us 2.00053 times 10 to the power 6 hertz. The blood cell will reflect the sound waves with a frequency F naught. So this time the blood cell will be the source and the receiver will be the observer. The receiver will detect with a frequency that is represented by, so we'll write that by an equation which is F receiver is equal to VFS V plus minus V naught divided by V minus plus Vs, where V is equal to 1500 meters per second is the speed of a sound in the blood. Vs is equal to 0.4 meter per second is the speed of the blood cell. V naught is equal to 0 because the receiver is stationary, where the Fs is equal to F naught, which we calculated earlier, that is 2.005, one more zero, sorry, 3 times 10 to the power 6 hertz, which is the frequency of the wave reflected by the blood cell. So for this equation here, we will use a minus sign in denominator here, and because the blood cell is moving towards the receiver, and by plugging the values that we wrote, then we can find the frequency of receiver is 2.00053 times 10 to the power 6 hertz times 1500 meter per second plus 0 divided by 1500 minus 0.4, which gives us FR receiver to be 2.001 times 10 to the power 6 hertz. So this was for part A. The beat frequency due to two different frequencies, which are F1 and F2, is given by F beat is equal to mod of F1 minus F2. Then in our case, F1 is the frequency of receiver and F1 is the frequency of the emitted wave, which has the value of F1 is 2 times 10 to the power 6 hertz. Then we substitute the value for F2, which is so this is F1 and F2. Then we get F beat frequency, that is 2.000 so 001 times 10 to the power 6 hertz minus 2 times 10 to the power 6 hertz, which gives us frequency of a beat to be 2.0 sorry, this is 1000 hertz.